The advice that I would give our Colorado businesses is to become students of the economy. They really need to pay attention to economic trends. They need to see which industries are growing, which industries are shrinking, how might that impact their business. They need to look at issues like tax structure and how will that impact their business. They need to look at things like the Affordable Care Act and how should they manage their business. Things won't be the way they were in the past, and people need to look to the future, anticipate the future, be students of the economy, and by doing that, they can be successful in their business.
I think it's really important for businesses as they look out to 2014 to think about what their staffing needs are. We're in an era right now where the unemployment rate is starting to go down, and as that unemployment rate goes down, we're going to start to see more wage pressures. So businesses really need to start thinking about what type of talent, what type of skill sets do they want on staff, and to try to get in those employees now while they still can, while we're still in a bit of an era with surplus labor. So for businesses, it's really that forward thinking. What are your staffing needs, and what can you do to attract those people to your business?
So at this point, if you're a Colorado business person and you haven't seen a rise in demand for your product, I would say be ready to see a rise in demand in your product. We've seen a lot of pipeline buildup at this point. We see a lot of people reaching out for new suppliers or new providers, and so you should be prepared to expand your offerings or increase your sales as the year goes on.
In Colorado, we're in an interesting situation because, as you know, many of our constitutional restrictions require that almost any solution is going to have to go to the voters. So I think the first thing the Colorado business community can do is educate itself and then help to educate its cohorts and its customers and even your friends about the fact that we face this problem, because in the end we're all going to have to agree to vote on a solution to it. So I think the first phase is education. I think the business community has a lot of clout to get out and sort of endorse the fact that this problem is real and it's time to deal with it, and that it's going to take a solution that's going to be a cooperative solution of government and the business community and the civic community as well. And so really it's about getting the message out, educating, and then really all of us rolling up our sleeves and figuring out what the best solution is, and then selling it to the voters.